Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be watching If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You. This is a film that I heard is pretty heavy, so I did a little bit of pre-spoiler research just to kind of understand what we're actually going to get into. But what I heard is it's kind of like an intense, like mom is barely hanging on kind of movies, and apparently it does not hold any punches. So here are some of the notes that I wrote, and obviously right before we were about to watch this. So quick setup, this is a psychological drama from A24, and obviously it's written by and directed by Mary Bronstein. I don't think I've seen any of her work before, but apparently this movie did really well and got an Oscar nomination, so it definitely is something of quality, so I'm really excited to watch. But it stars Rose Byrne. I've seen Rose Byrne in so many other shows. I can't tell you what shows they are, like off the top of my head, but I've seen her quite a bit. Her face is very recognizable. But apparently Rose Byrne is, I guess her name is going to be Linda in this. And she's a therapist and a mom whose life is collapsing all at once. Her young daughter has a serious feeding disorder, and her husband is basically out of the picture for large stretches because of his job. And even their apartment is falling apart, forcing them to move into a motel. On top of that, Linda is still trying to show up to her parents and goes to therapy herself, but the therapist she turns to becomes more and more cold and hostile towards her. So I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know anything other than that, but I also wanna put this up for anyone that this might affect. This is gonna be a tone and a trigger warning. From what I've heard, this is not a relaxing movie. It is a very in-your-face about mental health, parental guilt, and how ugly burnout can look when there is a sick kid involved. So if these themes are around motherhood, mental illness, or medical trauma are tough for you, heads up, I'm expecting this to feel a little bit more like trapped inside someone's breakdown rather than watching it from a safe place. So if any of that does trigger you, this is a trigger warning, please click off. I don't want to give you any of the trauma or bring up any kind of memories or PTSD for you, but that is the kind of content that we're going to be watching in this reaction. But with all that being said, like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content. Share it with a friend who probably likes this content as well. Hit the notification bell as well to be alerted to whenever I do post on this channel. And let's get into the movie.
She's more like putty.
I'm not putty. Perception is reality, so...
A quote I've heard oh so many times. Perception is reality.
I think the tube needs to come out. You and I need to spend some time, just the two of us.
To kind of align in our goals here. I honestly think like they both, from what I've seen, like they have like similar goals. It's just about the way of getting there.
Did you get the kind with no cheese?
I'll take the cheese off when we get home.
Who?
Uh-oh. Oh my God.
You got your wish. No cheese. Are you some kind of witch or something?
Oh, that's so cute. I do think it's very interesting how they haven't shown us the child yet this entire time. Like what, we're like 5 minutes into the film. We haven't seen the kid.
He said maybe bedtime?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would go back and get another pizza. Like I'm not eating like, I'm not eating bread with marinara on it. Like we're going back to get an actual pizza. What's happening?
I just noticed. Because I had to go to the bathroom so bad.
What do you mean? You had to swim to get to the toilet.
Where's it coming from?
Just stay there, okay? Just hold on.
This happened to me one time. I remember I moved into a new townhouse, and for whatever reason, in the middle of the night, like the same day I moved in, one of the toilets upstairs, actually the pressure from whatever valve or whatever shot through the toilet, shot the toilet up, hit the ceiling, and the whole thing shattered. And we were completely, pretty much drowned out at that point. We had to leave, or flooded, to be honest.
Hey, yeah, we just got home, and you would not believe...
Oh my God. Oh God, there's crap everywhere. To be completely honest, she actually left her daughter in a room where it was flooding. Oh my God, I hope you have insurance. I think it's a very interesting choice here, how we haven't seen the actual daughter yet. While so far, our entire POV is actually through the mother. And to be honest, like, while this was happening, I actually had to look up on the side. I was like, I know Rose Byrne from so many things. Please do not tell me that Rose Byrne was the doppelganger for Princess Amidala in episode 2. Because it credits her in that film. And it makes sense. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think the last film I watched, like something similar to this, obviously with like a child, just obviously going through some kind of illness or disorder. that is like, going through some kind of treatment. It was probably Lorenzo's Oil. And I think that came out in like 1992. And it's probably one of my like favorite movies of all time. Like that movie really affected me growing up. Oh, that's ASAP? ASAP Rocky?
It's sort of like that. You know, you make your brain think it's dead, but being brain dead is still alive.
Is that real?
I guess anything could be real. Anything could be bullshit, too.
We landed exactly where we started.
Are you making fun of me?
Miss, I don't even know you.
Yes on these, but no on the wine.
Why?
Is it after 12?
The law prohibits me from selling you this wine right now.
After 2 a.m. Yeah, that's a little nuts.
But it isn't even 2.
It's 1:58.
Right, but
By the time I ring these up, it will be past 2.
With you talking to me right now, I would have been gone. It's 1:58.
I'll just get the peanut butter cups to put them in my room.
Will do.
I don't know if I don't know. For me, I would be pissed. It's like, bro, it's 1:58. Just ring it up. Stop talking to me. But it's honestly her fault. She started talking to them. And nothing happens, nothing ever good happens after 12.
If that's what Dr. Spring thinks is best, I'm working, all right? I'm dealing with a lot of... You have no idea.
Problem with that logic, though, is that I'm not a housewife. I work too.
Whoa, hey.
This motel food is gross.
Good morning.
It's disgusting.
Oh. I thought that was the husband for a second.
You guys look just like twins. Anybody ever tell you that?
No, you're the first person to notice and or say that.
Yeah, I was just trying to help you out. My bad.
I would love if you would finish your bacon. That way I can tell everybody you got 100% on breakfast. Let's start with one bite.
Oh my God, this must be so difficult for her. I don't have any children, but obviously, you love your children like unconditionally, right? But then obviously, she has some kind of disorder that we don't know of. And being a single mom, because it's apparently, the husband's out, like, doing work trips. And then like, even though you love someone so much, but still, like, you have your own feelings of like being like, I don't want to say like not overburdened, but like there's only so much one person could do. And as well as like, she even made comments about being a housewife. Like, I'm not a housewife, I work and stuff like that. So being kicked out of your own place, your house, going to a place that's unfamiliar, doctors who are not aligned with you, your daughter is not really listening to you and you feel like she's using the tube as a crutch, your husband not really fully understanding. It can be all so much.
She needs to reach her weight goal in the next week, but if she doesn't do that, I'm gonna have to reassess the level of care. And this is what I need to talk to you about. When can we sit down properly?
September 20.
I told you not to do that, and the next time I will report you to the building.
Whatever.
But it is true that she needs to actually take care of herself. But like, I think it raises up a really good question. Like, when can she take care of herself if she's the only caretaker for her daughter?
Have you tried discussing a compromise with your landlord? Perhaps they could section off the room.
Like Conan O'Brien?
Wow, it's actually a different dream.
Well, I don't really.
I mean, I give her props. Like, I don't remember any of my dreams. If I don't tell you in like the first 5 minutes of them, they're completely gone.
And you wanted to sit really close to me. I got my phone out to text Charles, and then you started to tickle me.
Uh-huh.
I was really enjoying it, but I was so scared that Charles would come in and he would see.
Is she drunk right now? Or is that what's happening?
You have to tell me. We'll talk about
Like,
it.
I feel like if you tell that to your therapist, they probably will recommend that you see someone else. I think this is probably the last time you see him.
I'm so sorry, have to leave, stop work. Mother died, I have to leave. Work is going to take longer.
Oh, he's with the daughter?
Do I need to get a new contractor? Spread?
Oh, the mold?
Yo hablo español, explíqueme en...
Sorry, what? I don't understand those.
What? Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
Okay, well, fine. I'm going to be going there and checking on what you have done so far, and I'm going to be taking pictures. And
To be completely honest, as a contractor, their Spanish is very good. I would actually completely understand. Like, yeah, dude, like mother died. I have to go. But I do think it's funny that the fact that he didn't understand when she was speaking Spanish. That was funny.
He looks at me weirdly, and
I think if you got a sitter
did
who
you hear
could...
about that nanny? And the nanny had stabbed her kids to death.
A situation like that is very, very unusual. Okay. Well, I believe you can.
To be honest, that's a valid concern. I can understand why people don't, like, I mean, I don't trust people and I don't even have kids. I do trust people, but you never know what, you never know what people can do, especially when it comes to kids. Like, you don't want randoms in your house.
These feelings that you're experiencing, they're very, very, very scary. And that's why you need to keep moving. You need to be busy.
I feel like is she talking about herself right now?
Breathwork is a deep healing in the nervous system. And this is why breathwork is so powerful. If you're
Really
looking
quick,
for
do you
deeper
think,
ways-
I actually forgot that she was a therapist when she was actually having a conversation with Conan. Isn't that harassment or borderline workplace harassment? You know, telling your coworker, you know, they had dreams of them touching you and you liked it? Like, I feel if you needed to talk to someone about that, I would talk to a therapist I don't work with, or at least works in the same building as me.
Fantastic, I love cheese.
Daddy, can I get a hamster?
Well, I already told you, you're not getting a hamster. No. She's not getting a hamster.
Daddy.
Oh, yeah, Dad, I'm catching a game.
Oh, that's gonna trigger her.
Hey, you want to switch places? You don't know what I'm dealing with here. All right, I'll go sit on my
Daddy.
therapy.
Did you say I'm sitting on my ass doing therapy while I'm taking care of the child?
Daddy has to go now, and
Well,
we have to drive.
Daddy,
So
I
say
don't have
goodbye
to
to
go.
Daddy,
Look,
okay?
they're in the middle.
This is on speaker and your child can hear you? Oh my god, what kind of concoction is she making? Is she giving it to her? Oh. Oh, it's because she's, you know, she can only eat through a tube. Or she's only willing to eat through a tube.
What book can I read you tonight?
I'm too tired. Just a song.
Okay, what song?
The dead whale one.
Dead whale one.
Sit beside the breakfast table.
And swallowed by a whale. Ever so old.
I can literally hear you.
Put this on my room, please. Definitely before 2.
I'm gonna need to see your ID, ma'am. It's the rule.
When is this the f***ing rule? I have
Ladies,
never had
whoa,
one
whoa.
to
Ladies,
I'm not gonna lie, she is a little drunk.
just use my ID for it.
I can't use your ID for her wine.
Then how about this? I'm gonna buy the wine and I'll give it to her.
For it.
Exactly.
Hey!
What?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing drinking outside, but, you know.
I need to be alone.
Rude as hell. Thank you would have been nice, miss.
Did she flip him off? Yeah, she does need to take care of herself. But I don't even know what that looks like, to be honest. Like, she's in therapy. Her husband is, like, MIA, not really supportive. Her and her daughter aren't seeing eye to eye.
I don't like it when you leave her there by herself.
I'm just outside for a minute. I have someone at the hotel now, babysitter.
Really? Where'd you find a babysitter? Who is it?
Did you call just to call me a bad mother or what? I mean, and who is the one who filled her bag with glue 500 times, saw patients, picked her up, had to do dinner where she only got 20%?
I mean, I don't know.
No. Wait. Did you go to the apartment?
Yeah, F off, bro. It's, I mean, I kind of see both. I see both perspectives in this. But I do believe that he needs to have a certain level of understanding, because ultimately, yeah, you go to work, you do work trips, we all have work, right? Not saying that we don't all work hard, but ultimately, she had to forego her own career to be home with our child. And it's not even like, the child actually has an actual, whatever it be a disorder or whether it be some kind of disease, we have no clue, but just having to take care of someone 24/7, even if that is your child, there should be a certain level of understanding about how hard that may be.
Here are pics of Hole. Forgot to send today. I went during lunch.
But looking from the father's POV, having a male babysitter is, at least to me, whether it may be right or wrong, a little weird. Is that a vampire?
What is movie Eating Babies?
Here's what I found. A court has reopened investigations whether a 9-week-old baby really was taken in.
This is why you do not get you don't get intoxicated when you're taking care of your child. What? Did someone throw a rock, or is it an animal? Uh-oh. No, is this good? Is this a jump scare? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I forgot this is A24. Oh god, she's dreaming, right? Why is there pus and blood coming from the ceiling?
Be a mother.
Oh, are we getting a flashback? Oh, no, never mind. Next day.
You know what'd be super fun and like a really, really big kid type of thing to do?
Skip school.
I said, you know what'd be super fun?
We're skipping school. We're playing hooky.
Eva! Eva!
Oh, I've seen her before.
Please, 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 I cannot deal with the parking. Of course. Go, go, go.
Oh, he's coming.
Scares me. She only eats Nutella. I need you.
Oh, I don't have kids, so, you know, I'm like, what? Come on, please. We're at school, but come on.
And then you told me that if you touch a baby bird, the mama bird will not come back if they know you touched them.
You know, I believed that for almost 20 years of my life. And then I found out that is not true. And that's apparently that's like a white lie people say, just not touch animals.
You know, Stephen, we can talk about these feelings apart from your dreams.
I can't help it if in my dreams you always want to kiss me.
I mean, wouldn't this be at the point where it's like, okay, maybe you need to go see another therapist? Like, I'm pretty sure, isn't that common practice?
She has to weigh 50 pounds by next week.
And she can't do it. Yeah.
I would like you to get a good night's sleep.
Am I supposed to just sit around and watch her fail?
That means there's no drinking.
Can you hear me?
I think
I'm
he does.
asking you what I'm supposed to do.
I think he understands that you're abusing substances.
Can you hold it close, please?
He's scratching me.
Yes.
Mommy, he's getting out.
Just hand it to me.
Put him in the box. Oh, you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. Look up at the street.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, my god. Please. What about that?
There you go. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, hey!
Take it with you.
Right back.
It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you. Just.
She thought we were gonna die. Give me all your information.
What is that?
What?
That!
What do you think it is? It's a hamster.
Oh.
I love you. I miss
That is a crazy cut. That is a crazy cut.
You smell like wine.
How does she know what wine smells like? That's another question. You can't be drinking wine in front of your child. She's too young to know what wine smells like.
Hi, it's Caroline Prim, your patient. I'm sorry it's so late.
Oh, that's the mom, right?
It's non-emergent. I forgot to call you yesterday.
What time is it when you're calling me? Are you okay?
Need to take Riley for a walk after I took a bath. And
That's good. And
I'm very proud of you.
this number is really for emergencies only.
I just couldn't sleep thinking that you were worried.
I wasn't worried.
You weren't. You weren't.
Oh my God. I could not imagine.
Is anyone here doing their job?
Oh my God, don't do it. They're gonna get you on camera. You're gonna owe so much money. They're gonna call the police on you.
Little Bear, open up. It's Mommy.
Wouldn't you just ask him because he works downstairs to get the extra key into your room?
Why are you looking at me? What? What do you want?
I don't want you just sitting outside and by yourself. Some creep might walk past or
What
something.
creep?
I think she thinks you're the creep, brother.
I was gonna partake in surfing the web for some things that I'm into, if you catch my drift, and you're more than welcome to.
What?
What kind of stuff?
That's what it took?
Cocaine?
When was the last time you tried cocaine?
I like it.
I'm actually confused that he thinks that someone like her wouldn't be on cocaine or had it recently. This whole time, this is kind of crazy that her daughter, who is on a machine, is literally locked in the room and you haven't found the person to get you the keys to get inside of it.
Front desk lady's definitely in a coma by now. Calm down. Come sit down. Let's order.
Oh, I honestly thought he worked there. Or maybe he does. But I'm like, shouldn't you know where the keys are?
Then how do you pay for
What, Bitcoin?
You go to a pharmacy or something real quick and put it on like one of those gift cards. Or maybe you got Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
I literally seen you leave your daughter alone myself with my own two eyes.
You stalking me or something?
Concerned citizen. I mean, takes a village, right?
Dumb. Oh yeah, you need to get in.
You locked me out, sweetie.
She did not lock you out. I'm actually surprised that whatever, like the receiver, whatever she has, actually it's not two ways, you know?
Are you there?
Like I said, I don't have a child, so I don't know if that's normal, but I would think it would be like two ways, where if you really needed to, you can actually speak to the other side.
I'm not sure how we can talk about anything helpful if you won't even look me in the eye.
This is the guy who wants to kiss her? No.
He must be so mad at me.
Oh, because you called me? No, no, no. I'm not mad at you. Let's move on.
You have a daughter.
Oh, I pray that she doesn't do
Why
anything
didn't
to
you
her
ever tell
kids.
me?
Well, this isn't about me.
But now I know that you know.
I don't know. You need to tell me.
What does she have postpartum?
But it is mine.
What does she do?
Do you want me to kill my baby?
Of course not. I just think if a doctor thinks it could be beneficial, then maybe we need to prioritize your...
Is she hungover?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh my God, she's hungover on the job. And it's wine, you know, like wine destroys me for a whole day. I drink wine one night, I'm hungover until literally 2 days after. Like they give you the worst hangovers. Is she dreaming that she brought her baby? No, this is not a dream. Okay, this is real.
Caroline!
This is all in her head, right? Did she leave the baby here with her?
Yes, this is your wife's therapist. She left in the middle of her appointment today, and
You have no idea what you're even talking about. Who is this?
Did she give a fake number?
Your baby's name is Riley, and you're Nick, right?
Okay.
And I need you to come and pick him up.
What do you mean?
Dude, are we not speaking English? Are we not speaking English here?
I'm gonna text you my address. I'm in Amagansett. You can drop the baby off anytime.
I am not dropping your baby. Come pick up your baby.
This isn't my emergency. I'm not the one who lost my wife.
Oh my God. Okay. Like you guys are trying to rage bait me here. Like there's no way. I know it's a movie. I know. I gotta chill. I'm gonna relax. And then you have your next patient.
Would you mind waiting in my office down the hall just a few moments?
Okay, I'll be in your office, but I won't wait that long.
I know we're dealing with individuals, humans with different circumstances. I do feel like these therapists, psychotherapists, psychologists, psychiatrists do not treat their patients. I feel it's not professional at all.
Just tell me, was she suicidal, homicidal?
No, she was obsessed with protecting the baby. Yeah, she wouldn't hurt.
And then she kept on saying that, you know, she had those ideas, right? Where she was like, you know, and she's like, no, I don't know.
Well,
and maybe she was starting to have thoughts about it where she was like, I need to leave this baby with someone other than me.
Woman tries to run away from all the responsibilities. Everybody gets all upset, and they come back with their tails between their legs.
I mean, I guess. I didn't know you can do that, but yeah, I guess.
Hi, it's
Why does it look like she has like the Deathly Hallows on her wrist?
Unit 1, you know, the one with the giant fucking hole in the ceiling. Why you're doing nothing, and why you're happy for my daughter and I to be staying at a flop house full of freaks while I continue to pay you rent. And I have a very important patient that is a prominent lawyer, and I am not afraid to... I was after some Visa gift cards. What denominations do you have?
Uh-oh. She's gonna go buy some drugs.
Is if we could get a date on the calendar for the surgery.
It's not a surgery.
Procedure? Whatever you call it.
It's not a procedure either. When it's time to remove it, the doctor just pulls it out.
Yes, it's intubation. Yes.
Yeah, it just slides out.
They could just really just pull it out.
The thing is, I won't even tell her this because in the case that she might actually pull it out
What
herself.
happens to the hole?
It closes up on its own. It's kind of like when you get a cut on your tongue.
Oh, when she has a tracheotomy.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Is James here?
Give it to me, I'll see he gets it.
No, I have to give it to him myself. It's a value.
A value.
I love her knots, not gonna lie.
A value.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people can just be so rude. I mean, I guess you really don't know what people are going through all the time, but people just like, you know, you have an option and a choice to be nice. And people just end up being rude all the time.
Right now, your only job is to breathe. We're in the work phase of this breath. The more you relax your body.
I feel so bad because Linda is just breaking down. Like every single interaction, every situation is just slowly chipping away at her psyche.
of your breath or your curiosity.
You're here to help us. Come on.
Oh, is this when they're putting the tube? Oh my God. Uh-oh, why is the machine beeping like that? Did she accidentally pull it out? Or she ran out of food?
Maybe you can even do it tonight.
Oh, what, do you think you can actually patch up the hole?
So, room filled with plastic tarp everywhere.
I was about to say, like, you know, you're real brave just to follow her to some house. You don't even really know her like that.
It's been 2 months and they refuse to fix it.
Yo, what is up there?
That is so wild, that the fact that they haven't fixed it yet. And they're asking her, a tenant, because she's staying at an apartment, to fix it. It's so crazy.
What is it that you should get so close to?
Look.
No, I'm not getting that close.
Oh my God. What the f?
Is that a mold or something? Or what?
Look like you got some mold.
Is it trying to make me think that it's the daughter when this is actually her? And something happened to her. Oh, this is when they're putting the tube down. Yeah. Did she push him down?
Oh, shit! Oh!
Oh my God. I don't know how this lady has not lost her custody of the child. You had to call the cops, ambulance to come there. They're gonna ask like what you're doing there. Why is your daughter by herself without any kind of supervision? How does she keep on getting away with this?
So important to your child's recovery, to your ability to help.
Why'd that lady just stare at me, huh? Why is she looking at me?
So as parents, a lot of times we look too closely.
She better stop looking at me.
So what I'd like to do, if we look at...
You keep telling us that it isn't our fault.
Yeah.
But
No. It's our fault. It isn't fair, but it is our fault. I mean, that's how I see it.
Hey, well, why are you calling? Isn't it pair group going on right now?
Hole is getting bigger.
For tube hole?
No, the apartment hole.
Bro. Sorry for people with headphones. This is pissing me off.
Kids to explain over the phone.
No. Just.
Husband's pissing me off. He's at work. We all had work trips. You're not that busy, bro. Brother, if you have time to go to baseball games, you have time to go out to dinner and stuff like that, you have time to listen to me about all the crap that's happening, not all the stuff that's happening in your real world. You know, your child, your apartment, the place that you live, apparently the person that you love, the daughter that you love. Come on.
What are you talking about?
It won't!
Are you in your right mind now? Are you done?
Also, there's a woman missing.
And she can barely even talk to a therapist because the therapist like apparently hates her or has a crush on her or like a hate-love relationship. I don't even know what the heck's going on with that.
Let's take a deep breath.
She has no one to talk to. Because she has no one to talk to, that she goes and abuses drugs, and then abusing drugs let the guy fall through the door, getting locked out of her house. You know, she's hung over towards patients. Like she's just on a downward spiral at this point.
Who's sitting idle in vehicles?
Yeah, there's this creep who's harassing me.
Leave the parking lot or get out of your car!
Oh my God, call the police. Call the police.
Don't hit anyone. Just don't hit anyone.
This is harassment.
I have one of those.
Anything in particular keeping you silent right now?
I mean, I pay for your time, right? So I can.
Being a psychologist must be, or psychologist, therapist, psychiatrist must be one of the toughest jobs.
Want to lay here without you talking.
Like having to deal with your own problems and having to deal with other people's it's just compounding.
It was when Charles and I were first dating, and I got an abortion right away. Like, I'm one of those people that's not supposed to be a mom. Do you have any kids?
I definitely think that she can do it. It's just her husband's a complete, even though he's at work, he could have been a lot more supporting.
What am I doing?
I'm trying to get personal.
This isn't working. We can't see each other anymore.
To be completely honest, I actually didn't for any therapist out there or anyone who works in this line of work, is it even allowed for therapists to get therapized by someone else who's working in the same office or firm or doctors, whatever we didn't want to call it. I feel like at some point it'd be like not even a conflict of interest.
I got here early. You'll have to wait outside.
And then straight from that, she has to now go talk to some other person, or excuse me, some other patient.
In case you forgot, my wife still happens to be missing. You know, I don't know what kind of number.
This is Rage Bait, the movie.
You mentioned a aphorism from the Bible.
Someone around your neck and throw yourself in it.
This is the wife, right?
What were you trying to accomplish to take your children's lives?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Totally unbelievable, right?
Get your money back, girl.
But Dr. Spring
I told you I don't care what she said.
He loves all of us. It's true, though.
You know, I don't...
No.
You're better than you were, and Dr. Spring's not the boss of us.
Why are you crying?
I'm really sorry, but I'm not better. Please don't be mad or sad that he said that.
I do love the directorial choice of just having this completely in Linda's point of view.
Hello. There's someone here who wants to see you in the lobby.
Did she fall asleep with wine in her hand? That's actually kind of amazing control. To be able to hold a cup while you're passed out. I'm laughing, but I do feel bad.
Thanks for checking on me.
I don't...
Good cocaine.
Flush it.
Okay, yeah, it must be nice.
Why'd they give you any crutches?
Them crutches.
She brought a brick? God. It's not funny. This, like, she needs help. Oh my God, she's there.
It's you. You're here.
I accidentally followed you this one time, and you live here, right?
Yeah, two things. Are you okay? And you follow me?
Where did you go? I had to get out of there.
I understand. So let's...
Do you really?
Does she understand what she's saying now? You get what she's putting down? Like, she's having thoughts.
Get in a car right now and go straight to the emergency room. Don't feel ready to go home.
What about your daughter?
My daughter?
How do you know I have a daughter?
She's upstairs. She's sleeping.
I don't want to go to a hospital. I don't want to go to a hospital.
Just take a breath. Just breathe with me. Just start with the breath.
Oh. Oh my God. You could have just left. Did you need to hit me?
Caroline, wait!
Oh my God, you're just leaving your daughter like this. Why don't you just call 911? No, okay, you don't chase after her. Just call 911, they will find her. Oh my God, Linda, what are you doing? Linda. What are we doing?
Caroline!
If this is an emergency, hang up and call 911.
So please just call me back, okay? I need you. Bye.
Oh my God, it got everywhere. Oh, I just have tracheostomy. Oh, okay, never mind. Do not take it out. Do not take it out. Oh my God, is she gonna kill her child? Oh my God, she's gonna kill her child.
Mommy, your tummy is wet.
I made it better.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. She needs to clean it with iodine. And wrap it. Oh my God, what am I watching? I always say I want to watch A24, and then A24 does this crap. What am I watching? Is it closing? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty decent for him. What, she's trying to get food, like her diner or something? So she can eat? Are they fixing her apartment?
Why are you here?
Is that him?
When did you get here? Why are you here?
Where's your daughter? You just left her.
She's asleep.
With the babysitter.
Yes.
Is she lying?
I wanted to help.
Wait.
You just gotta know how to talk to this guy.
Did you look at it? The hole? Did you see it? Did you see anything?
It was not fixed. Now it's fixed.
Okay, I think we should let's just go. Wait.
What?
What's the rush?
What?
I don't want to be here anymore.
We are here.
Bro.
All right,
Respectfully, let me see my daughter.
I'm excited to see her even if she's sleeping.
I know, but why don't you go downstairs and get us some wine or something, and I can relieve the sitter, and then...
Because there's no sitter, and you left her there by herself.
Open the door.
Me?
I don't have a key.
Oh my God. Did she do something to the child?
Don't tell me you left her here without
No.
having a key. Come on.
No.
Oh, okay. At least it's some kind of sitter.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to be here.
I'm not doing this shit with you, yo.
Not doing what? What are you talking about?
Not a babysitter, dude. Your daughter woke up and was crying, scared shitless.
Who is this guy?
He's the babysitter.
He's not the babysitter. He was outside of her
I
body.
ain't in this shit, man.
To be completely honest, you treat him like shit, you treat him like crap, and, you know, I ain't doing this for you. I broke my leg and you didn't even check on me.
What are you saying?
Look, no tube. I still don't want to eat food because it's too
What's going
squishy.
on?
You take me to the playground tomorrow?
What did you do?
What is she about to do? Is she about to go run on the beach just like the other girl? The other mom? She is. Oh no, she's going into the water. She's going again. She's gonna go again. Oh my God. The way that they're cutting it with like how she's feeling in this moment, and with obviously when they were putting the PEG tube in her daughter. She's going again. Oh, she has to do that box breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth, slowly, slowly. Oh, is that her singing? Oh my God, they found her on the beach. Is she alive?
Mommy?
Okay, thank God she's alive.
I'll be better. I promise. I'll be better.
Oh. Wow. If I had legs, I would kill you. Wow. What a movie. Profoundly deep. And I'm gonna have to sit on this before I actually get into my reaction. For me, this movie feels like getting trapped inside a panic attack that never really ends. I'm stuck with Linda as she tries to balance her daughter's feeding tube, the flooded apartment, the motel, her therapist, and her mostly absent husband, Charles. And I basically never felt like I could breathe. It's messy, it's frantic, and often deeply uncomfortable. But I really feel like that's what the whole design of the movie was for. It's trying to drop me inside her headspace where nothing is sorted by priority anymore and literally everything feels like a 5-alarm fire. My honest reaction was wasn't like a normal story. It was an experience that I just survived. I felt stressed, angry, sad, and even darkly amused, sometimes within the same 60 seconds. I never felt like the movie really wanted me to feel like Linda. Instead, it forced me to sit beside her while her life was slowly collapsing and decide moment by moment how much compassion I have left for her. By the time we got to the beach, I almost felt as wrung out as she looks on screen. When I think about Linda as a therapist, it's actually kind of wild how often I watch her ignore every boundary she should know better than anyone. She overshares with patients, she drags her personal chaos into sessions, and then when she's the one in therapy, she refuses to really listen and fights every uncomfortable truth. But to be completely honest, I actually never really saw her as a cartoon disaster. It felt how the sleep deprivation, the medical stress with her daughter, and the husband who's emotionally and physically distant grind her down scene by scene. It kept forcing me to ask, where is the line between Linda is being irresponsible and this is what happens when systems around her leaves her to drown and then blame her for not swimming better? I kept watching myself thinking, I don't really agree with anything that you're doing right now, but I completely understand how you got there. You guys let me know down in the comments, did you feel that too, or do you think that she just loses you at some point? The feeding tube thing is something that it takes me a lot to get out of my head. On the practical level, it is life support, but emotionally it plays like the physical reminder that her daughter isn't okay and that Linda actually can't fix it through sheer willpower or love. So when you see like Linda rip the tube out near the end and then she hallucinates that the surgical hole actually closed, it kind of hit me like a horror moment and a tragedy at the same time. It didn't feel like a random recklessness. It actually felt like this was desperate from Linda. Self-deceiving grab at a reality where she finally gets to be the good mom that she always wants to be and that she wants to believe in. I found that the scene is almost unbearable because I'm watching a parent hurt her child in the exact moment she's trying her hardest to save her. The motel for me feels like a psychological holding cell. Linda's whole world shrinks down to a late night walk, wine, weed, junk food, and the constant mechanical hum of the feeding pump, and this creeping sense that her whole entire life is kind of rotting in real time. When Jamie enters the picture, I felt like there was a constant tug of war between, is this an actual genuine human connection, or is this just bad judgment? Then we get to the ceiling sequence and she brings to check the damage and he crashes through and breaks his leg. And then suddenly her attempt to fix the environment literally actually injures someone else. At that moment, I actually felt a lot of my sympathy kind of wobble for her. She kind of panics, she calls the ambulance and then bails. That's the moment where the movie it really makes it crystal clear that she's just kind of imploding in a vacuum and other people are actually paying the price for her spiral. The one thing I actually really do like about this movie is how they have the choice to make Conan O'Brien's character play as a therapist, right? Like the second I saw him, like usually, Conan O'Brien, my brain expected like warmth or some offbeat humor, but instead we got this detached, increasingly irritated professional who eventually just drops her as a patient. And that decision really landed on me like a gut punch. On one level, I get it, like therapists are human and they have boundaries and they can't really carry everyone. On another level, I'm watching him cut her off and made her feel like she was essentially nothing. It's almost like he was telling her, like, you're too much, good luck out there. And it really made me think about how the language of professionalism can actually sometimes be used to avoid messy and real human responsibility. And finally, when we get to Caroline. Caroline dropped her baby in Linda's office is one of the scenes where I actually felt like the movie was actually holding up a mirror. Here's another mother who's drowning, and Linda's reaction is the mix of horror, concern, and total inability to actually be anyone's stable anchor. Later, when Caroline actually shows up at the motel and slaps Linda and runs towards the beach, the whole chase plays like a nightmare that you can't wake up from. Linda's chasing someone who she knows that she can't save, while her own child is actually back in the motel room at risk because of her. And what really stuck out for me is in this sense is it isn't just one woman in crisis. It's a chain of women in crisis crashing into each other, and none of them are actually getting the help that they actually need. Nobody walks out of this as a neat success story. Finally, as we get to the beach ending, is where I really am starting to argue with myself. When Linda runs into the ocean over and over and gets knocked back by the waves and then collapses on the sand doing the same breathing exercise she prescribes to her patients, it feels like she's trying to decide, am I washing myself clean or am I just done? And then we go back to her and we cut back to her and she's waking up next to her daughter beside her. She promises that she'll be better and her daughter actually smiles. And then I could almost read that as hopeful, like she hit rock bottom and this is the first attempt of her to climb back up. But the other side of me keeps whispering, she's an unreliable narrator, right? Nothing about her mental state magically resets, and just because we cut to daylight, that smile feels beautiful and terrifying, and at the same time, this kid has to believe her mom will actually get better because of the alternative is a little too scary. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about that. Did you actually feel genuine hope, or do you believe it's more of denial dressed up as a happy ending? After watching the film and having a little bit of time to do a little bit of research behind the scenes, it actually kind of reshaped how I actually watched the film, or at least how I perceived it. When I heard that Mary Bronson mapped out the emotional charts for Rose Byrne, literally tracking Linda's mental state beat by beat, it actually made total sense as to why the performance never feels random. Even when she's at 11, I love that they did so much pre-production just by one-on-one, often at a kitchen table, letting Burns soak up Bronstein's own fears and fantasies and pour them into the character. That's exactly the kind of work that makes a performance actually feel weirdly personal and specific instead of like a generic meltdown. And then when I learned some of the surreal touches and fractured visuals came later, almost as experiments in the post to sync up with Byrne already doing it emotionally, it kind of clicked, for me at least. Here how it all lands for me. Rose Byrne basically carries the entire movie on her back. You know, she's loud, she's chaotic, oftentimes unlikable, and I really appreciate that the film never tries to sand that down. The roughness is what makes the breakdown feel lived in instead of kind of polished. I really responded to the close claustrophobic shooting style and the surreal little intrusions. It made the whole thing feel more like a panic room experience than a clean 3-act story. Whether that works for you is going to depend on your tolerance for feeling trapped. I'm still torn about how much it piles on. At one hand, the constant crises feel brutal to be honest, because like life really, does stack stuff like that on you. On the other hand, I get why some people might see this as overwhelming or even manipulative. For me personally, I lean towards it working, but I totally understand the pushback. For me, this isn't about one clear message. It sits in the uncomfortable space where parents and especially mothers are actually both victims of broken systems and active participants in harming the people that they love. I appreciate that the movie refuses to let me pick one of those narratives, and I feel morally tidy about it. But overall, I think this is a powerful and genuinely exhausting film. I would recommend it if you're into emotionally intense character-driven stories and you're okay sitting in a lot of anxiety. If you're a parent, a caregiver, or you're in a fragile mental health space right now, I would say I would really make sure just to double check before you hit play, because this might actually cut a little bit too close. Now I want to throw it back to you guys. I'm still wrestling with this. Do I feel like the movie condemns Linda, or does it just put a camera on her and say like, you guys decide? Like some scenes actually scream you crossed the line, but then it keeps on pulling me back into empathy. I also keep going back and forth on Charles. Part of me sees him as a villain, absent, dismissive, and critical. Another part of me sees like a flawed partner who's working away from home, fixing the apartment, and just kind of failing to show up emotionally. Also, I'm kind of fascinated by the idea of Caroline's version of the story. If she had her own movie and we only saw Linda as a therapist who failed, I think my whole relationship to Linda would actually probably shift. It really makes me think about whose perspective we usually center when we talk about mental health in these movies. All right, if you made it this far and you survived If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You with me, thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel and lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content. Share this with a friend who wants to experience this movie with you and then argue about that ending all night. Look out for posts on upcoming movie recommendations, cool behind-the-scene facts, and trivia from wild releases like this one. I'll see you in the next reaction. All right, guys. Peace.